Yeah, we're streaming on Twitch.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Maybe. Oh, which one's who's your kid? Monster? Oh, such a sick name. Yes, yeah. No, it's so hard to get a Monster Energy truck. I tried for so long, but like they have like you gotta like have like a just like roller skating isn't one of their things that you can even like apply for a sponsorship for. Yeah, right. Like they right. They have skateboarding, but like even like park skate park skating isn't even on there. Like kind of ridiculous. Yeah, Monster. I saw y'all's last game. The Monster was so good. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Everybody with the derby named Monster. Both of them too. But they both been great. Your kid and then one of my teammates from Team USA. She was on Foco Monster. She was so good. It's like that name. You just automatically like boom, you're good. Bro, she's so good. Oh my gosh. She's crazy. Okay, is that the... All right, Raleigh, 1 minute into your warm-up. 1 minute until Raleigh's warm-up begins. All right, Raleigh, the floor is yours. Where you going? Oh, I see. What's up? Hello. Oh yeah, his head doesn't move. Yes. I got limited time here. We got limited time in the venue. So I'm going to be doing our rosters right now. We'll start with our roster for Tampa. But really quickly, before I do that, attention to all skaters. There is a mouth guard that has been found on top of the trash can by the bathroom. If you are missing a mouth guard, please go look at that trash can. All right, and now for our Tampa roster. Playing for Tampa, we have number 1111111111, Cry Baby. And then we have number 12, Dasher. We got number 14, Sonic. Number 1977, Stevie Kick. Number 22, Rogue. Number 55, Hannibal Lecter. We got number 626, Porcupine. Number 71, Troublemaker. Number 717, Candy Crush. Number 8008, Rocket Pop. Number 828, Pandemonium. Number 85, Ghost. Number 92, Attitude. Number 97, Mag Attack, your captain this evening. And then number 98, Princess Charming. Playing for Raleigh, your team in white, we have number 23, Barbaric Barbie. Number 189, Crossed Wires. Number 17, Falter Ego. Number 31, Kid Flash. We got number 333, Nervous Rex. Number 103, PB and Jammer. Number 19, Pluto. Number 617, Siren. Number 008, Squiggle. Number 629, UFO. Number 14, Vertigo. Number 10, The Butcher. Number 18, Monster. Number 626, Persephone. Number 747, Sriracha. And that's your team in white, Raleigh. We got about 3 more minutes left in this warm-up, and we'll be moving on to gear checks. And starting our first jam. Who is excited for this game? Yeah. We've seen these two teams play before just recently. So let's see let's see how it goes. It could go wildly different. Who knows? What if we get like a 1,000-point game? That'd be crazy. The live stream? Oh yeah. It's on Twitch. Yeah, you go on Twitch, you look up Tampa Roller Derby, it should be like our @ and then it should be, I don't know if it's started yet. Okay, it started? Okay, let me get on the stream. Beam it. All right. I'm not even sure if I can be heard on the stream or if this mic is working. I can hear it right here. Right. Okay. All right. All right. We move into the gear checks here. As soon as this is done, we're going to get started with our game. All right, y'all, it is time. Our skaters getting their first lines out on the floor. Looks like we're gonna have Rocket Pop opening up this game, jamming for Tampa. All right, and there's the rolling whistle. Raleigh fielding Monster for their first jammer. Just in the nick of time here. There's Monster with your lead jam. Rocket Pop getting taken back on the outside. We'll cycle back. Monster almost making it through there on the inside, but deciding to go back, playing it safe. Rocket Pop coming out on her first initial pass. With Rocket Pop and Monster taking the inside, Monster getting through and calling it. Putting 4 points up on the board for Raleigh. We're going to have Kid Flash jamming for Raleigh. Just waiting. Oh, looks like this is going to be a power start for Raleigh with our jammer, the Tampa jammer, in the box. Mag Attack taking back the jammer. Raleigh coming in to play some offense. Tampa working around that offense, getting in front. Tampa holding down those lines, keeping Kid Flash behind their hips. Being taken back again by Candy Crush. And that's the Tampa jammer released from the box. So lead is still open here, and that is lead jammer for Tampa. She's going to choose to call it here. But that's going to be no points scored in that jam. All right, it looks like we have Monster out yet again, going up against Pandemonium. I can't lie, I'm a huge Pandemonium fan, and I'm becoming a huge Monster fan. I'm not gonna lie. So this is exciting for me. I'm really excited about this matchup, guys. Love female division, love it. But it's been a while since we've seen boys on Tampa, and this is nice. We love to see men included in roller derby. Monster, get a little bit of a rolling start here. Both Monster and Panda looking at that inside line. Pandemonium and Monster neck and neck coming out of the box or the back, but it looks like Pandemonium is going to get lead jammer, and that is a power jam. That is crazy, guys. A lot just happened. All right, it looks like Pandemonium fighting against that one blocker in the front, coming out, getting 4 points. We got one black blocker being sent to the box. Tampa is pulling the goat technique with their offense, keeping that goat in the back. Panda coming back through. Tampa lining, setting up for Monster. Monster released from the box, getting hit out on the inside, taken back by Ghost. Pandemonium still fighting against that full 4-wall up there in the front. Monster getting out for his initial. Panda's going to call it. That is going to be 11 points scored for Tampa Bay Junior Derby, putting them in the lead. So we already got a lead. We got our first lead switch here. Super exciting jam just then. Crazy, lots of stuff happened. So what I love about juniors. All right, it looks like we have Porcupine going out against. Let me check my roster here. And that's number 19 or 18. Guys, I'm not gonna. I think that's 19. I think that's Pluto. That's Pluto right there jamming for Raleigh. All right, and that's gonna be lead jammer for Tampa. Pluto, your Raleigh jammer, fighting against 2 Tampa blockers in the front. One more in the front here. Tampa's going to recycle. Porcupine coming around, sliding through that inside. Coming around for her first pass with 4 points. Pluto getting recycled back. Porcupine hitting that wall. Getting a bit of a... Oh, we're getting a bit of a slowdown here. Oh, there's Porky making it out. Wall slowed down for a moment there. But so far, we're seeing a lot of recycling or a lot of movement with this pack. Tampa holding back Pluto there in the front, getting taken back by Mag Attack. Raleigh catching Porcupine on that outside, forming a 3-wall in the front. Tampa's got the Raleigh jammer in the back. Lots of recycling happening here. Pluto, Porcupine getting out for another 4 points. Pluto pushing through that inside, but getting taken back once again by Candy Crush. Porcupine saying to Candy Crush, get out of my way. Hitting that Raleigh pack there in the front, getting a little spread out with one bridge. Pluto getting taken back again, and Porcupine getting taken back. There's a squeeze past Squiggle there on the outside. And that's a 2-minute jam, I do believe. That's going to be 16 points scored for Tampa, putting our score at 4-27. All right. Can my Face ID work? Okay. Looks like we have number 103, PB and Jammer, going out for Raleigh. And that's going to be Sonic jamming for Tampa. Sonic going up the outside, getting lead jammer. Lots of offense by Raleigh here on Tampa wall. That's number 23 Barbaric Barbie taking out Sonic on the inside. And Sonic is out on her first scoring pass. Tampa continuing to recycle, keeping that Raleigh jammer behind them, getting recycled back by Attitude. Sonic coming around, putting up 4 more points on the board. Looks like we're going to have a direction serve to a Raleigh blocker. And Sonic's going to call it off, scoring 12 points for Tampa. All right, we got Monster going back up out against Rocket Pop. A little repeat of our first jam. All right, Rocket running up the outside. Monster using these big lateral movements to get that pack moving. Rocket Pop's going to be our lead jammer here. Monster is close behind, catching up. He's very quick. Oh! Okay, big hit on the outside. Monster running right into Mag Attack. Mag Attack handling that way better than I would. Yeah. Looks like that's going to be 4 points up for Raleigh. That's going to be 8 for Raleigh, 39 Tampa. Right. All right, looks like we're going to get back on here. All right, we're going to be setting back up, getting our lines out again. It's going to be Porky Pine, jamming from Tampa, going up against that squiggle right there, jamming for
Raleigh. I cannot believe that Squiggle is wearing pants. Pants right now. Did somebody forget their shorts? Crazy. In this Florida weather, all that's 45 Tampa 3 ball down in the back here. And Abby's looking for a take back there. Looks like Squiggle was in for initial for 45 to call it. We're having Monster coming out again for Raleigh. Oh, okay, so we get timeout called by Tampa. And that's going to be pandemonium against Monster for Tampa. So whether you're in a, you can. Timeout, still going. I didn't even have any like sponsors or anything to tell you guys about. So I'm kind of just stalling. The Olympics, I'm gonna be honest, I did not watch a lot of the Olympics. But let me tell you, I've never been a curling fan. But I'm gonna say, they cheated. Okay, Sweden should not be getting heat for this. They cheated. Thank you, Canada. All right, so we're back on here. Right, and I want to outside. It's like, ooh, monster. That's a one hand down. Jammer pin up. Full side. One over there, PB and Jammer, one against Sonic. Close up, we're inside for really working that outside.
And I just realized I forgot to unmute the stream mic for like the last like at least 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, hi stream, hello stream, sorry for neglecting you. That's Monster going out for lead jammer. Rocket Pop following close behind. And there's Monster out with 4 points. Again, stream, I'm so sorry, I forgot about you. This is new, I'm sorry. All right, Monster getting out once again. That's going to be another 4 points for Monster. Rocket Pop getting out. It's 4 points for Rocket Pop. Raleigh going to set up their wall in the front. Tampa catching that jammer in the back, recycling. And there's another one of those little dips I was telling you about, getting around on the outside. Monster scoring 4 points. Rocket Pop might be putting, I think Rocket Pop, yeah, it's 2 points up on the board for Rocket Pop there. And our score is going to be at 30 Raleigh to 78 Tampa. Whoa, this lineup confuses me because my brain mixes up numbers. 626 and 629 look almost the same to me. That's Porcupine and, wait, I gotta pull up my roster again. Where is it? Who? Oh, it's UFO, thank you. Let's see, UFO, I think this is their first time jamming out here. It should be, yeah, this is UFO's first jam out, I think. That's Porcupine gonna get lead jammer. UFO getting caught up on that Tampa wall right there on the inside, that Tampa 3 wall. Ooh. Porcupine fighting those 3 Raleigh blockers in the front. Lots of backwards blocking up there in the front. Fighting against now 1 Raleigh blocker. That's out of play, and she's going to be getting out with her 4 points. That's going to be a penalty going to our Raleigh jammer. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I do believe that may have been a cut, but I'm not sure. It could have been a forearm. Don't listen to me. All right, we're going to call it off here. 4 more points on the board so that we're going to have a power start for Tampa in our next jam here. And that is going to be an official review from Raleigh. I'm guessing that they're going to be officially reviewing that penalty called onto their jammer here. If I get information on it, I will let you know. While we wait here, I see that we have Sonic going out for our Tampa jammer. Raleigh jammer to be decided. The fate of the Raleigh jammer to be decided. But it looks like we also have 1 Tampa blocker in the box there. So Tampa will be starting with 3, regardless of how this official review goes. Official view. Yeah. That is attitude over there in the box. It is. Okay. She's it's her senior year. Let her get a penalty. And I mean, like, is it really your senior year in the juniors if you don't foul out at least 1 game? She's not going to foul out today, but it will happen at some point this season, probably. That's not a curse. That's not manifestation. That's me looking into the future. Okay? I see all. I know all. I've been there. In fact, I never fouled out until my senior year. It gets crazy. Thank you. I'm blessed by Apollo with the foresight of prophecy. Yay. The roller derby gods have blessed me with this 1 skill. Hi. What, you rubbing your tummy? What, are you a little hungry? Your tummy hurt or are you hungry? Real, both. Yes. Neither. A little of everything. Oh, well. I mean, real jammers don't like jamming. You know, it's so real. Jamming, every time you go out to jam, like all of a sudden you have a tummy ache. And I get that. You know? Wow, they are official reviewing, guys. They are going crazy. Okay, I think we got the decision. Did we? Well, I don't know, guys. The jammer's still in the box, so I'm going to assume that Raleigh did not retain their official review for the half. But I'm just me, you know, I'm just here, I'm just the announcer. All right, Sonic. Juking to the outside, working to get through, getting that lead. Tampa continuing to play offense, but we're going to have Sonic getting taken back by, that's number 10. That's the Butcher taking back Sonic there. And she's going to be playing one-on-one against the Butcher in the front, joined quickly by her companion. All right, we recycled. That's a 3-wall in the front. Big stretch out here. Lots of big stretched out pack here. Got bridge going. Okay, she stretched that out. That's going to be 4 points for Tampa. Raleigh Jammer has re-entered the pack, getting taken back by Attitude on the outside. And Sonic and recycled there on the inside. She's going to call it. That's going to be 30 for Raleigh, 90 for Tampa. Oh, it's not. Yep. So just to confirm that we had the official review was not retained for the half. So, you know, that's, I was right. I guessed correctly. My prophecy once again. All right. Oh, one of my favorite lineups here. We got 18 Monster going up against our boy, Pandemonium. Panda. Yeah. He did that right on beat, guys. That was crazy. We didn't even plan that. Okay, Pandemonium getting lead jammer here. Monster getting taken out on the inside, taken back by Addie. Panda coming around for another 4 points. And that's going to be getting taken back again by Crybaby. Monster taking a slow rollback, hoping to get a lots and lots of space here. And space is exactly what he needs. He gets that inside. Going around, this is his initial pass here. Panda coming out quickly behind him with a 4 points. Panda's going to call it before he can reach that pass. We've seen some really smart call-offs here in this game. Oh, looks like we're going to have Porcupine going against number 14 for Raleigh. That's going to be Vertigo. I'm pretty sure this is Vertigo's first appearance on the jammer line today. Look at the sportsmanship, guys. Sportsmanship, churlish, rain or die. That's an old reference. Oh, that's Porcupine with lead jammer. Vertigo getting taken on the inside, taken back by Dasher. Ghost is now returning from the box. That means we're going to have our Tampa Wall. Oh, never mind. I was going to say we're going to have Tampa Wall full strength. But unfortunately, Candy Crush, our pivot, is now in the box. That's going to be 4 points put up on the board by Porcupine. No, big hit on the outside by Mag Attack. Raleigh managing to catch Porcupine up there in their 3-wall at the front. Vertigo working against this Tampa tripod here in the back. Porky getting taken back by number 10. That's the Butcher. Yes. We got a bit of a condensed pack here with a Tampa wall is moving around a lot. Lots of recycling here. Recycling. Oh, okay, that's one chance to pass one jam blocker here in the front, dealing on the outside, scoring her 4 points. Tampa managing to slow that pass back down, capturing the jammer once again. Hello. And it looks like there was a pivot pass that I missed, so sorry about that, guys. But it looks like the Raleigh pivot is now our jammer. Huge spread there in the pack. We got that Dasher being mindful, giving us that bridge. Porky fighting through that 3 wall there in the front, getting through for another 4 points. Tampa really slowing this back wall down. A little one foot roll there on the inside, and that's 4 more points for Porcupine. That is going to be a 16-point jam. That is, I do believe, Porcupine's second 16-point jam this game. So very excellent job by both teams here. But the recycling is on points right now. That's okay, my bad. Okay, we have 626 here. That's Persephone. Yep. That's Persephone 626. I didn't even have to look at the roster this time, guys. I'm learning. That is going to be Rocket Pop jamming for Tampa. This is Persephone's first appearance on the jammer line this morning as well. All right, we have this jam going. Persephone really pushing that pack forward, straight up to the pivot line. Strong Raleigh wall there in the front. That's a strong tripod, strong seams I've seen from both sides too. Once those walls can get that jammer slowed down and get a nice snuggle in there, those seams are unbreakable. Looks like we had Monster try and run back to take back Rocket Pop, but Rocket Pop did not go out and was able to continue. Persephone fighting through that Tampa wall, getting out on her initial pass. And Monster is not only a great jammer, also an excellent blocker. Did you see that tracking? Crazy. We've seen also some really good one-on-one blocking moments from our skaters here. Lots of big hits on those outsides, but also lots of just good backwards blocking at the front of the pack. We have Squiggle out here again in this crazy wardrobe option of the pajama pants. I mean, how are you not hot? Crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, we got lead jammer going to Sonic. Squiggle working on that. We got Squiggle going up against Mag Attack and Attitude and Princess Charming. What is this wall? We got a lot of powerhouses out there right now. Squiggle having an opportunity here with a power jam. This is the perfect opportunity for Raleigh right now. Raleigh's going to come in here, play a little O, trying to get their jammer out here. Squiggle putting everything in a second gear right now. Right, Raleigh playing some good offense here. Tampa working around that O, using those O in their wall. Raleigh setting back up in preparation for that Tampa jammer. Tampa jammer is released from the box. Big hit straight out the gate. Getting this Raleigh wall moving, getting them separated. It's actually crazy that Dance Monkey, the song that is playing right now, is the song that is playing right now. Like, that is just terrible. This song is so bad. No hate to anybody who likes it. Just not good. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. All right. And I love you. I love you, Porcupine. All right, we have Monster going out against Pinna. Pinna. Oh, okay. No, don't start the jam. Don't do it. Looks like the medics are still working things out, and if you don't know, we cannot start until we have a medic that is actively watching the game. So if they're still working on somebody, we gotta delay a little bit so that they can get everything done, and so that they can watch your children, so that your children don't get grievously injured. Unlikely, but you know. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, right. I mean, there are people on the stream who might not know. Hey, everybody on the stream. I can't see you responding to me. I can't hear you responding to me. I don't know what I sound like, but hello, everybody there. This is a new thing. Stream mic is new. So if you watch the stream, you're going to hear me on the mic there, too. New technology is crazy. I'm getting too old to understand it, I think. All right. That's Monster getting lead here. Panda getting out soon after. That was a fast pack there. Both of these jammers. Oh! Huge apex jump. Those turns are these kind of jammers' bread and butter. They love a good turn. As you can see, they will take advantage of that opportunity. And that is going to be a penalty. That's going to be a power jam for Tampa. Penalty going to Monster. Both of these jammers we have out, Panda and Monster, are both jammers that are going to like a lot of space. They want that pack running for their lives so they can take advantage of every little inch. Look at that! Did you see that dodge? The awareness of these jammers' body, they are so aware of their body and how it is positioned and how the best way they can get through that pack is. The way he dodged it was like a matrix. Woo! It looked like he floated over that apex. Like literally looked like he was floating. Look at this. Gravity does not exist to these kids. Looks like he had a little bit of his toe dragged there on the inside line, so he made the good decision to go back. All right, that's going to be a scoring pass for Monster here. And this is a 2-minute jam. This is a 2-minute jam. All right. Monster, lots of lateral movement in his play style. The way he breaks up that pack, insane. Monster, Panda getting out with 4 points. Monster close up behind him. That's going to be the end of the jam. 2-minute jam. That's 16 points scored for Tampa and 12 points scored for Raleigh. Our current score with 3 minutes left in our first half is going to be Raleigh 45 and Tampa Bay Junior Derby with 139. All right. Looks like we have Rocket Pop going out up against, I think that's the Jammer. Right, Rocket Pop is excited to get through there, breaking up those blockers. Tampa recycling, continuing to recycle in front of the Jammer. Candy Crush taking the Jammer back here, a little one-on-one there in the back. Down to, now we got our 3 walls back with our Tampa Jammer getting out for 4 points there, working past that Raleigh tryout in the front. One-on-one forwards track there in the back by Candy. Rocket Pop taking advantage of the broken up, little separated kind of pack that we had there for a second. Getting through. PB and Jammer, I'm not quite sure. Okay, PB and Jammer does have a penalty that's going to be a power jam. And I'd like skaters to return to their benches, please. Looks like she's okay. All right. Looks like this is going to be a power start for Tampa with the Raleigh Jammer in the box. Raleigh Jammer did sit in between jams, so that is going to be a full 30-second power start. And we're going to have Dasher up on the wall. Dasher is here. Looks like a little bit of confusion about the whistles and if the jam started or not, which if you skate long enough, we can all get there. Dasher getting lead Jammer. Tampa setting up their offense. Dasher getting out there at the front. Decides to go back here. All right, Tampa playing a little bit of O from Troublemaker there, right there on the end, allowing Dasher to get through. Raleigh Jammer back in the pack, back on the floor, fighting against that full 4 Tampa wall here, all 4 of them back there. Dasher getting through for another 4. Ghost taking back the Raleigh Jammer there on the inside. Raleigh trying to play a little bit O against this Tampa wall, trying to get PB and Jammer out of here. Dasher coming around for another scoring pass, scoring another 4 points, sliding right through the outside. Crybaby and Ghost. Crybaby, Ghost, and Troublemaker doing an excellent job as butts here in the wall. Keeping the seam nice and tight, keeping that tracking on. Oh, it looks like we're going to have Dasher going to the box. So this is going to be a power jam now for Raleigh. Addie hitting out that Tampa or that Raleigh Jammer there on the outside. PB and Jammer getting taken all the way back there on the outside. Tampa continuing to block and go to work around this offense. And that is going to be the end of our first half, with our current score sitting at 45 for Raleigh and 165 for Tampa. Once again, this is being streamed on Twitch at Tampa Roller Derby at twitch.live. We will be also having a mic. You will be able to hear my beautiful, beautiful voice on the stream, hearing me comments, and just generally make a fool of myself up here. So hope y'all enjoy that. This also means that the voice is now memorialized for you to watch for your enjoyment inevitably forever. All right. Everybody say hi to your skaters, support them, give them a pep talk if they need, visit them, give them some water and maybe a snack. And we will see you back here in 9 minutes.
Yeah, let's see what he did.
Yeah, the penalties are only one apart, so.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We're going to get started with our second half here. Once again, I would like to say, make an announcement about a mouth guard that has been found on the trash can next to the bathroom. So, yes, it is still there. Well, not anymore. I now have it. So if you are missing a mouth guard, if your child is missing a mouth guard, please come to me, the announcer, and I will give it back to you. It's a black mouth guard. A black mouth guard. Hello? Okay, so it could be anything. It could be anything. Okay, well, you know, just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. All right, we're gonna start our second half gear checks here. Big culture shock when I went to adults. They don't do gear checks. I was like, oh, it's because we're adults. Like, if we get hurt, that's on us. But we will keep your children safe and check their gear. Juicy drop pop. Fire. Juicy drop pop was my whole childhood. I don't think they're as sour as they used to be. He's tired. Monster's been working hard. Let him take a nap. All right, we're going to start here. It's a power start for Monster. We have Dasher in the box. Less than 10 seconds though, because she is in there. Hello. All right, we got Monster running up the outside, scoring lead here. Look how quick he is. All right, Dasher is back out of the box. Big apex jump. Crazy. Tampa's going to roll back off that apex, you know, smart idea before he gets there. That's Dasher out on her initial pass, followed closely by Monster. He's going to go in there, get looking for another 4 points. That's going to be another penalty on the Tampa Jammer. This is a second power jam here. Running right up that inside line, putting out 4 points up on the board. Currently at 16 points for this jam. And that's out. Being taken back by Ghost. He's going to call it off, keeping the Tampa Jammer in the box. As I said earlier, very smart call off being made here. Calling it off to keep that other team from scoring points and calling it off to keep that other jammer in the box. With this, they're hoping to get lead here at the start with this short power jam that we have here. And something's going on. Something's going on. Okay, she's leaving. All right, back to it. Raleigh hoping to get this power start and get that lead. Tampa hoping to hold that jammer long enough for their jammer to get out, hoping that they can secure the lead before Raleigh can. That is going to be Dasher out of the box. And it looks like Dasher's going to get that lead jammer. Candy Crush and Mag Attack did some backwards duo blocking against UFO here. UFO? Yeah, hold on. That's Pluto. It's Pluto. They're both space related, my bad. Pluto is our jammer for Raleigh. The space names, I'm sorry. I mean, I guess you could say Raleigh's out of this world. I don't know. Pluto, UFO, I don't know. Dasher going on the outside, another 4 points. And that's the end of the jam there. Like Tampa there, and no points up on the board for Raleigh for that one, my bad. And Ammonium going back out against Monster. This is favorite duo, I think, here. We've seen them go out against each other quite a few times now, quite a few. And that's Pandemonium right at the outside, getting that lead jammer. Monster fighting up against Crybaby there on the inside, getting that first initial pass. Panda jumping over the ankles of 626 there. Tampa tripod managing to capture Monster there on the inside. Monster getting taken back by Crybaby. Pandemonium getting through that inside, knocking down that blocker, getting that 4 points. Monster back out, getting 4 points, or getting, it's like 3 points on that pass. All right, that's 4 more for Panda right there at the end. Looks like Raleigh putting up 3 points on the board, Tampa putting up 12 points on the board. Oh my gosh, guys. Raleigh, your score is 6-7. Raleigh, look at your score. It's 6-7. Hey. 6-7. Hey, okay, that's so lame, but I'm lame, I guess. All right, looks like we have Porcupine doing a little sideways toe stop move there on the outside, going up against PB and Jammer, I do believe. No, now I'm getting it mixed up. I was doing so good, guys. This is Squiggle. Squiggle getting taken back by Candy Crush here. Spread out pack. Look at these 2 bridges there. That's Porky getting out, putting 2 points up on the board there. I do believe that's 2. I don't know yet. Squiggle getting out on his initial pass. Porky up against two blockers here from Raleigh. Again, stretching this out, bridging this all the way up. And that looks like it's going to be a penalty for that Raleigh blocker. Porky thought she was good, but I guess not because she's going to the box. This is going to be a power jam for Raleigh. We have both pivots in the box currently. Squiggle getting around on that outside. Squiggle getting caught there on the inside, looking on the out, getting a big hit there on the outside. That was Hannibal Lasker. Squiggle going back, looking to get a little bit more space here. Really condensed pack there at the second or the first turn. Going into the second turn, bring out a little bit. That's there. 10 points on the board for Raleigh and 3 points on the board for Tampa. All right, looks like we have Persephone going out against Rocket Pop. They chatting it up a little bit. We love to see it. All four Raleigh blockers up there. Pack getting spread out, no pack being called. Addie taking Persephone all the way back. Persephone getting some speed there. Knocking down Stevie Kicks. Addie and Crybaby holding it down for a second there in the back while Ghost rejoins them. We got a spread out pack with one bridge from Raleigh. Raleigh all the way at the front with Rocket Pop. Just soul crushing up there. Wow. Monster taking Rocket Pop all the way to the back there. Persephone working past Crybaby, managing to knock Crybaby over and get out for her lead jammer. Raleigh catching Rocket Pop there in the front. A no passing calls allowing Rocket Pop to get out. Tampa continuing to recycle in front of Persephone. Crybaby and Attitude holding it down with a 2-wall there in the front, rejoined by Ghost. Raleigh here on the inside. We're at the fourth turn in the back here with Raleigh catching Rocket Pop. For a second, he's getting hit on the inside, and it's going to call it off right there. Points up on the board. It looks like Raleigh got all 4 there. Tampa getting 1 point there. Our current score here stands at 81 for Raleigh against 193 for Tampa. On the floor here, we have Sonic, number 14, jamming for Tampa, and that is 747. Sriracha Cha jamming for Raleigh. This is her first appearance on the jammer line here. That's going to be Sonic out with the, Sonic getting a back block being sent to the box. That's going to be a power jam here for Sriracha Cha. Sriracha Cha, fighting on the outside against, it looks like that's Candy Crush, and I'm not sure who else is there holding it down. There's Mags there doing a little forward tracking there. Okay, my view has improved. I can see now. Tampa's got the Raleigh jammer on the outside. Lots of recycling happening. The Raleigh blockers hoping to play a little offense here. And that's going to be another penalty going to the Tampa jammer. That is a back block. All skaters, please return to your benches. Skater is okay, getting up and going to the med box. So wait here for our medics to check out this skater and get the all clear for us to resume play. We'll be going back into this next jam with a power start for Raleigh. And it looks like there are no blockers in the penalty box, so we'll be starting with a full 4 for each team. Once again, the current score is 81 for Raleigh and 193 for Tampa with 19 minutes left in this game. It looks like my mic is on low battery, so let's hope that this thing lasts me through this next 19 minutes. Or else it's going to be real boring without my beautiful voice narrating everything that happens. Well, most of the stuff that happens. All right, we have Monster out for Raleigh. Putting out a strong jammer here on this power start, hoping to get this lead. And lead he gets. Raleigh's setting up for offense here on the inside. Ghost taking Monster back. And Tampa setting up their wall there in the back. Tampa holding down those lines, hitting out Monster yet again on the outside. Monster using that opportunity to get a little bit of speed and get that apex jump right there. Raleigh offense breaking apart that Tampa wall, give him some holes, give Monster some holes to hopefully work through and get that 4 points. Quick pass in the back from Sonic to Pandemonium. He looks a little disappointed that Monster did decide to call it, but it was a smart decision, okay? He makes some pretty smart calls here. He does not want Pan to get through to that wall, so he's going to call it. We have Sriracha Cha out jamming for Raleigh once again. And Pandemonium is in the box for, you guessed it, a back block. I didn't see it, but I saw that back block. I think that's what it is. Sriracha Cha working up through the pack, getting us all the way to turn 1. Candy Crush doing a little one-on-one in the front. Sriracha Cha sliding around her. Pandemonium out of the box here. Oh, he stepped out there at the end, almost makes it out, stepping out there at the end, going back, taken back by that Raleigh pivot. Tampa holding it down in the back with this 2-wall, 3-wall now, rejoined by Mag Attack. And that Raleigh Jammer is going to call it before Pandemonium can finish getting through that pack. Pandemonium still managing to put up 2 points before that call. And something's afoot. There's going to be a timeout. I'm not sure what for. I don't know who. Maybe Tampa. Might have been a Tampa timeout there. Looks like there's some confusion about how many people need to be on the track or how many people are currently fielded, which happens a lot. Roller BB hard. A Monster running straight up that inside for your lead jammer. And Porky close behind there, getting out just after him. Tampa Tripod doing a great job catching Monster and slowing down his momentum. Porky flying through that pack right there on the inside. Monster coming back around, getting out with 4 points and deciding to call it before Porky can reach the pack. One thing about Monster, he's gonna call it before you can reach that pack. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And that goes to show his coaches. His coaches did a great job, you know, implementing in that skater's mind that, hey, you need to call it when we say to call it. All right, we have Princess Charming out for Tampa. This is her first appearance on the Jammer line today, going up against 103 PD and Jammer. Princess Charming on her first time out, we get lead Jammer here. Big hit there by Persephone. Looks like Persephone is going to be going to the box. Princess Charming continuing to attack up the inside, getting her 4 points. Tampa also losing a blocker to the box. That's going to be Mag Attack sitting in the box. And then we have, who's that? Let's take and keep it like that. Princess Charming with 4 points up on the board. Candy Crush beating that Raleigh Jammer up. Raleigh Jammer managing to get past those 4 Tampa blockers as they're split up. Princess Charming with another 4 points. DB and Jammer close behind. There was a ghost blocker right there in the turn, it looks like. Looks like Tampa is going to put 14 points on the board in that jam. Our current score is standing at 100 for Raleigh and 213 for Tampa. We have Sriracha out once again for Raleigh, going up against Rocket Pop for Tampa. Rocket Pop while going up against two blockers, working past them to get the jammer. Sriracha still in the back here with the Tampa blockers. Raleigh blockers all the way up at the front there with a bridge in between the two walls. Spread out pack here. And we're going to be losing one of the Raleigh blockers to the box for direction, allowing Rocket Pop to get out. Tampa wall seeming they're a beautifully strong tripod here in the back, keeping that Raleigh jammer behind the pivot line. Raleigh up here in turn 1, going into turn 2. Rocket Pop fighting up against that stretched out Raleigh wall, getting 4 points for Tampa. Ooh! That was crazy. Sriracha fell right there, her leg, like all the way up, like she was gonna start doing a cartwheel. It was crazy. Sriracha in the back, fighting to pass that star, but it looks like we're going to have the end of the jam is going to end there. Rocket Pop getting her last 4 points there. That's going to be 12 points for Tampa. Monster going out again for Raleigh, going up against Pandemonium once again. And that Monster with lead. Pandemonium getting out. The end for the pack. Monster getting out again with his first 4 points. Panda coming in for his first scoring pass. And that's going to be a penalty. A penalty for Pandemonium and a penalty for the Tampa blocker mag attack. That's our captain in the box. So we have 1 blockers and a power jam for Raleigh. Monster's going to take advantage of this. He's going on the outside. One-footed maneuver there on the outside, scoring 4 points, coming back around. Looking on that outside again, another one-foot maneuver. You know he loves to go on 1 foot, clearly. Raleigh Wall setting back up. Monster getting through once again, he's going to call it. Panda managing to get through that wall. Let's see if Panda put up points here. That's 20 points for Raleigh. 24 maybe, I don't know, 20 I think.
Go, Stevie!
And it does not look like Panda put points up on the board there. I do believe that is now going to be our highest scoring jam of the game with 20 points for Raleigh. We have Squiggle out once again against Stevie Kicks. I think this is Stevie Kicks' first appearance on the jammer line this morning. Squats. They're getting their work in.
Over or not?
All right, it looks like the Raleigh wall already getting pushed all the way up past the pivot line. Super duper split out pass. Stevie Kick stretching that wall out enough so that she can get out, scoring our lead jammer here. Our pack has recondensed. Squiggle fighting through that outside. Looks like that's going to be a track cut on Squiggle, giving a power jam to Stevie Kick. Stevie Kick getting out, getting 4 points, putting 4 points up on the board here. Our pack is once again getting stretched out. Tampa hoping to keep that goat there in the back so that they can keep pack in the back there so that this Raleigh wall can only go so far forward. Strategy, you know. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be having a power switch. Stevie Kicks being sent to the box, Squiggle being released. The jam is on. A little bit of confusion, but we're back to it. Addie holding that. Oh my goodness. Addie was like bent backwards on that. Crazy. Squiggle getting out on the inside. That's going to be Squiggle's initial pass being completed here. Stevie Kicks getting released from the box right there at the end. It looks like we're going to have 4 points put up, 8 points in total put up by Tampa, and 1 point was scored there by the Raleigh Jammer. Right out for our Raleigh, or team in white, our Raleigh. I can't talk. Out for Raleigh is UFO going up against Porcupine. Yay. All right, Porky running on her toe stops on the outside, getting lead jammer. UFO getting taken back here by Candy Crush, our pivot. UFO getting taken out on the inside, taken back by Dasher. Porky getting caught up behind the 3 wall in the front, managing to get around them. And that last single blocker getting 4 points. Tampa continuing to recycle in front of that jammer. Porky just flying right to that pack in front of that inside line, I believe. We have a successful star pass to our Raleigh pivot. That's going to be Persephone now with the jammer panty. Some excellent backwards blocking there by Candy. Persephone managing to squeeze around that, force Candy Crush to let her go. Porcupine getting 4 points and calling it off before Persephone can reach the pack. That's 12 points going up for Tampa. We're going to see Monster going up against Pandemonium. It's like if there's not a lead jammer in like 2 seconds when these guys go out, actually, no, there's always a lead jammer within like 2 seconds when these guys go out. It's like instantaneous. One of them's getting it. They're just so fast. And there it is. And there it is. And Panda's right behind him. They are insane. All right, Monster going out. And let's not forget about these excellent blockers. I mean, come on. The way that these kids are handling some of these hits, insane. Like they're moving so fast. These recycles, excellent. The seams I've seen on both of them, all of the stuff on both sides, amazing. The seams, the recycling, the call-offs have been excellent. Great job, everybody. Just great job. Sonic out for Tampa, going up against Persephone. Persephone, who just got off the floor from doing that star pass. Pretty impressive. Sonic getting her lead jammer here. Tampa doing beautiful rotation, being Persephone in that team. Huge hit on number 22. Rogue by a Raleigh blocker. I think it was number 19. Big hit for offense. Sonic is going to get taken back and call it off where it is Persephone gets out of the pack. Persephone picking up. I don't know that. I think that was it was 1 point scored there for Tampa. We have Squiggle out once again for Raleigh going against Rocket Pop. These are like the tall jammers. All right, forcing that Raleigh pack to stretch all the way down to the right, getting out with Lee Jammer. Squiggle, lots of recycling here from Tampa, getting back in front of Squiggle, adding edging to hit him out on the inside. Squiggle going back. Rocket Pop stretching out that Raleigh pack once again so that she can, get out, get that 4 point. Oh my goodness. Huge hit there in the back by Addie, and just, that was crazy. Addie taking Squiggle all the way back, 20 feet back there. Pack is super spread out here. Throughout that jam, we saw a very spread out pack here, like with the Raleigh skaters in front, Tampa skaters in the back, spreading it all the way out. Sriracha back out for Raleigh, going up against Porcupine for Tampa. Seen a lot of good things from Porky today. Porky has been doing a great job, very high scoring jams so far, very consistent. And there she is getting lead once again. Sriracha working around Mags there on the outside. Porky hitting that seam, breaking it up, running up those Raleigh skaters until they can't run no more, getting her 4 points. Tampa recycling all the way to the front, getting back in front of Sriracha. 4 points going up on the board for Tampa. Really congested pack here in the second turn. Tampa pack, look a little spread. Mag attack in the front, playing offense on Raleigh, allowing Porcupine to get out here. Tampa pack, the Tampa tripod in the back, continuing to hit out that Raleigh jammer, taking her back once again. Ooh. Porky running up the inside. First jammer missed, but the first block missed, but the second block connected. She gets it out. You can call it right there. Here we are again, Pandemonium, Monster. Monster playing so blocking against Pandemonium there to ensure that he gets that lead. Monster getting caught up on that Tampa blockers on the inside. Panda striking the outside, juking to the end, getting through on that inside line. Monster's going to call it off. Oh, with less than 20 seconds, 15 seconds left in the game. This looks like this may be our last jam here. We have number 103 PB and Jammer going against Stevie Kicks for our final lineup. That's 5 seconds left on the board here. And we're on. This is the last jam of our game today. PB and Jammer working around that inside line, trying to get past those Tampa blockers. They are covering those lines, keeping it locked down. Stevie Kicks caught up in a very strong tripod, very strong four wall by Raleigh up here in the front. We have all four blockers from Raleigh working, keeping Stevie Kicks in that strong seam. Tampa, very strong seam happening in the back here. Mag attack bridging for Tampa. We have two bridges on Raleigh. He gets two more. He gets that with lead. Getting past the last two blockers up there. Candy Crush continuing to do activation test, crushing, soul crushing, taking that jammer back again and again and again. Stevie Kicks coming around. Raleigh coming together, stopping her momentum. Stevie Kicks calling off the jam. And that is your game. Our unofficial score sitting at 124 to 128. Tampa in, 228, my bad. 228. Tampa in the lead. 281. I can't, guys, I told you I have dyscalculia. 124 Raleigh Juniors, Tampa Bay Juniors 281. And now it looks like Raleigh and Tampa will have to play each other a third time for the tiebreaker. We got one Tampa win, one Raleigh win. We got to do a tiebreaker, guys. I hope to see Raleigh again soon. Let's congratulate our skaters. Yay! Yay! And Raleigh taking their lap. Yeah, when that's happening, just come to me. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, both teams, when you have your MVPs, please come to me and tell them. And then please quickly go to your benches and get all of your gear off. Get everything out of the thing before time. 11 o'clock, yeah.